teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense will have the football first here. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Passes the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Gonna run it. It's Harper. He's got the first and still going. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now
looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Open play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Sooners are on the move here. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Touchdown. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Exactly. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. Quick juke to get free. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. This defense has been tough, and they come up with a stop now on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for this. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's a quick route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Hurdles over the defender. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Back's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Sooners. Too much speed. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoffs, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They connect for 6. Quarterback keeps the football. Got the first down and still motoring. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've...
Looking deep on the very first play. And the deep shot is incomplete. He brought it in, but couldn't get the foot down in bounds. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the play. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Try to do the same thing here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play line, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice. When nothing else is there, this guy's a real threat.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. 6 points. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The timeout is called. Clock strategy. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. 2nd down after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A short completion of the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners. Time for one more play here in the quarter. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And the defense smothers him for no gain. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To draw play. Tackle, but first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They strike first in this national title bout. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll try a pass here. Pass caught on a comeback route. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field. It's Walker. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to throw it again. They trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here on 3rd and inches. The offense trying to catch the defense napping. They're not fooled at all, and they give up a big sack.
team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds his target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. He'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Walker. Receiver makes the grab.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. Brings up fourth down now. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Using his legs here. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Harper. Has it out for luck. Keeps the football and picks up the first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense and the 47.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made. The gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. To throw, it's Walker. Just trying to get rid of it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Touchdown, Wolverines. They finish. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He hands it off from the gun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Stop. The one pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that it was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Dropping back, it's Walker. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. In the clear of the 25. They bring him down to the 18. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Harper. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge... Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Across the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Catch is made down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And a player is... injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 41. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. That's a safety for the defense. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in.
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sooners are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he missed it. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Now he's looking into the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's a quick throw after the back. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown! A long way to go for this offense. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll toss it. At the 20, he's got space. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. He's going to fire deep. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get... Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
These slot receivers are being featured and highlighted in every great offense in college football. You find guys with that kind of speed, and now you isolate them on safeties, on linebackers, and big plays follow.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that...
Big guy tries to barrel in. play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for the big play. The Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The option look. He'll pitch it. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the...
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Got the tight end outside. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first...
Looking for the end zone. Touch! Great place to start for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now the pitch. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Floating away. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the side. From the opening.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great off.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown. After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.